Welcome back, y'all, to another duo episode from the Hip Hop Babies.
Yes, sir. First album review of this year.
Man, it's been a while since y'all seen us, but it's been a while since we've seen y'all. So what y'all been up to? I hope y'all doing well. I'm doing well. I've been eating good this year, man. DS4EVER, man. Let's get into this, bro. Gunna back, bouncing back from Whatsup. I thought Whatsup was not his best project. I feel like it was a little bit bloated, and it tends to be like a lot of other YSL projects where, he's just got a lot of collaborators on there, and those carry the project for the most part. And I don't know. I just felt like Whatsup was a step back from everything that Gunna has been pushing towards to this point. But I feel like he got back on track with this one. Going back to one of your older series of albums, or mixtapes, I guess.
Yeah.
Because Drip Seasons did start off as a mixtape series. That's one of my favorite mixtape series from him ever. And I feel like it's a really good addition.
Yep.
The beats on this project are just out of this world. Crazy, bro. If you don't like Gunna because you feel like Gunna is like really one-dimensional or monotone, he's really just a chameleon on every single one of these beats. He flows so effortlessly on like all of these pretty much. I really can't name one that like stands out that's like bad. It's really just a vibe, man. It's like it's hard to really explain, but once you get into these beats and you figure out like how insane all of them are, you just listening to Gunna. He did his thing, man. Like I wanted to be like this album isn't that good, but it's really just that good, man.
Because of Whatsup and even Drip or Drown too, I think he's gotten away with being lazy. I feel like he's been reaching for hits. I feel like he's been doing songs to try to experiment, but really not experiment enough, like Skybox. I feel like he just stuck to the basics and really went back to what people like from Gunna as far as the mixtapes and just the trap shit. He did have some more croony, lazy songs on here still, don't get it twisted, but like he started off the get-go with Private Island, which I was like, okay, all right, this can either go good or bad, and then Pusha P. Okay, Pusha P? Yeah. Instantly, I was like, okay. This isn't going to be Whatsup because Whatsup, I feel like, again, he had made it. It was all glam, all flexing. This is more, I wouldn't even say it's greedy, but it's a little bit more, I don't know, it's more of that Gunna I want to hear. I think that's why people have really been pushing this.
Yeah, that's just how you be living, bro. You just be pushing P, huh?
Yeah. Pushing P. Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
This shit was hilarious, especially the Future lines on there.
Yeah, Future went in, bro. Future a clown for sure. That Pesmian line really is gonna stick with me forever in my life.
Classic.
I mean, him and Thug came on there with some like sporadic.
Yeah, Thug was crazy at the end. Yeah,
crazy bars. He started mumbling on the beat, like, "What the fuck what's going on, bro?" He just goes in. But yeah, no, that's a hell of a way to start off a project. I don't think that Private Island was really that good of a track.
Like Private Island is like almost like I'm a damn near kind of as an interlude intro. Like, and then Pusha P is the real track that starts off the album. And then Poochie Gown?
Yes. Poochie Gown, bro.
Poochie Gown.
I got a bad bitch with a Poochie Gown waiting for some dick right now, bro. Like that's really what type of time he's on this whole project. He's really just keeping it play, keeping it real. And that's all it is in this project, really, is you flexing and you talking about getting bitches, bro. Like, keep it simple, man. You don't really got to do much else.
I don't really expect Gunna to rap about a whole bunch of topics or try to switch it up. At least for me, he didn't have a song like Addy where he's just talking about doing Adderall and it was just like a hook just saying the same word. You feel me?
Yeah, nah, like, bro. That was a terrible moment for rap, and that was along the lines of like Strawberry Peels. Like, you remember that one, bro?
Like, there's none of that on here.
I was gonna say he does get introspective at one point, bro. Like, if you listen to Living Wild for real.
Yeah, I was gonna point that one out. Yep.
He had liver failure, bro. Because the nigga's so much lean, bro. Like, goddamn. And you know what? That's real, man. That's real. Like, a lot of these rappers that talk about sipping and shit like that, they don't be talking about, what they had to go through with their health and shit and how it affected them, how living like this is not, sustainable. Even though he's putting up a character, he's like kind of dropping his guard a little bit for you. And you don't ever get to see Gunna do that. I mean, we saw a little bit of it on Punk. I prefer getting my introspective Gunna moments in like small Small little tracks here and there. Like,
yeah.
Come on, man. We don't need to kill the vibe.
He mentioned the incident with his cousin and stuff like that on the album. Yep. I feel like Gunna's really at his best when he's just having fun, laid back, but kind of the beat is banging. That's the thing with me. Sometimes I don't like when he does like the laid back, just like crooning / like half singing, half talking tracks. Living Wild was borderline like that, but I kind of like what he was talking about. I didn't like You and Me.
Oh, come on, bro.
I like the sample.
It needed to be longer. That song needed to be longer.
What was another one like that?
Missing Me.
Oh yeah, Missing Me, and Dying Alone. Bruh. I'm not a real big fan of the Young Blue. I know you might like that track. Again.
Nah, man. Hold on. Young Blue. I need to know what type of time he was on, bro. Because what the fuck was that? This nigga's talking about cooking up crack, and shooting niggas. And the song is about dying alone, bro. I was like, bro, you have so many R&B tracks.
Bro, I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I mean, Chris Brown Chris Brown usually finds a way to semi-fit in the track, but he'll go on tangent. But Young Blue, I don't know what he was going for. He kind of ruined the track for me. Again, those were the tracks where he was kind of crooning. He had singers on them, going for a different vibe. I wasn't a big fan of those. I'm more of the fan when he has the rapper features. Like, I feel like he's really good when he has a feature that can hold their own in their own way. Like Thought I Was Playing. I really like that track. 21.
That's one of the best ones.
21. We're gonna have to talk about 21. We're gonna have a serious dialogue about this man and how he's been killing every feature. I know people have been talking about it, but like whenever he drops this year, hopefully he drops the album this year, I am excited for it because he's on a roll, and this track is another one in the books. Mop. I liked Mop a lot. Mop was funny. Again, right? Mop was right after Poochie Gown, so
yeah.
I feel like the first half of this album really had most of the bangers, the tracks I liked a lot. Like he started really heavy with the features and with the beats were going crazy at first. Like I was like, yo, like besides Private Island, the tracks really were flowing into one another. And then he started throwing in, some other different vibes and stuff that didn't take away from it too much, but did take away from it a little bit for me.
It stunted the momentum. Like the momentum, it was like a steam train, like going like, damn, this album's good as fuck. And then it kind of slows down. Like I wish he didn't like slow it down as much. Yeah, I did like how you did that with Kodak. I thought it was a fun track as well. Yeah, and it was a good track. But that was the last moment for a little bit that it was like actually like a fun album, or like the beats were knocking, like you were saying. I don't want to skip over because he did insert it in the middle.
Oh yeah,
he added it last. I don't want to skip over P Power because P Power might be the most outrageous song on this whole album, just from the instrumental, bro. Like,
bruh, I can't do it. I know you were on Twitter talking about this is a dope track. I can't do it, man. The verses weren't that bad though. I'm not gonna act like the verses were horrible.
The verses were good, man.
The verses were cool. The hook was a little like, because they had the sounds in the hook. But
what was the sound, bro? What was the sound?
I can't do it. But it was a moaning sound. I thought you were trying to make me do it. I'm like, I'm not moaning like that on like. But
oh my goodness.
It was a moaning, like a porn sound, the whole beat. Like, and I feel like if you're gonna do a track like that, Drake was the best feature to get. He made it work. If you're gonna want to hear a track like that, but that reminded me of the old school skits on album. Even though they weren't like having sex on the track, it was kind of gave me that vibe. It was like the new way of that.
Like it's not even like a creative way either. Like nobody wants moaning in their ear, bro. Like this isn't These Walls by Kendrick Lamar. Like it doesn't have some deep philosophical meaning.
Like you said, a lot of these tracks, like we were talking about Pusha P, it's so over the top. That's why it's good almost. It's like a meme. Like Pusha P is a meme right now because it's so over the top. The track, how he tried to explain what Pusha P is, it doesn't make any sense, but it still is crazy. But basically, you push a player, you being a player, and I feel like this album, if there was an album about being a player, especially the first half of this, he was doing that pretty well. And then he started doing the more croony. He even did a love song with Chloe. And I was like, okay, it wasn't fitting with the vibe of the overall album. Because then you go, it's what you were saying, it takes a minute. And then you got 25K Jacket with Lil Baby, which I liked. It wasn't my favorite, but again, it was kind of like, oh, we're coming back, kind of dope feature.
Yeah. It was an okay track. It wasn't their best. I mean, that Gunna and Baby got hits. Like
they got a whole album together.
So yeah, and they got real like certified hits, and this is like not anywhere close to the top. So I'm not going to be listening to that track. So that is
Yeah.
not my yeah.
Too Easy was forgettable to me. Again, I remember when this was a single, I didn't really mess with it. So I didn't really mess with it within the album either.
It's catchy as fuck, bro. It's really catchy. And I'd be catching myself singing the hook and shit. But yeah, no, I didn't like Too Easy when it came out. I was actually kind of disappointed when I first started. I was like, damn, this album might be a miss again because of that track. And then they remixed it, put Roddy on it, and it still wasn't that good. And I was like, God damn it. 2 best tracks back to back.
Okay, go. Yep. Tell him.
Bro, the beat on, I don't know that bitch, bro. I just be floating. The song is just that good that it makes you feel like you pushing P, bro.
G Herbo, he's been killing features. He's been doing a good job whenever he pops up on people's albums and people. Of course, people know about
Judas the Black Messiah soundtrack. He was hella good on that.
Yeah, I really liked him on this track. And Gunna, I feel like him and Gunna are a good combo. Like they should do more tracks. That was a good track.
Yeah, he really kept that song off. It was like it was kind of a little bit like a notch too slow, and then like Herbo comes on and like really like brings it back to life. So I really liked how he broke up the monotony of the track because it was getting a little monotonous, but like it's the perfect amount, like the perfect amount of Herbo on that song. And yeah, G Herbo is really good, and his flow is so aggressive and so like it's very commanding. So I really don't know how.
And he be rapping. Like some of them, he be
rapping.
Yeah, he got bars sometimes. Occasionally, he be cashing in sometimes, but he be spitting. And I think he did a good job on this. And you said you really like Flooded? I like Flooded too. It reminded me, it gave me old school Gunna vibes.
Flooded? Bro, yes, bro. Yeah, Flooded is a good ass song, bro. Like it's just another one of them flows, man. He's just in his pocket. He's in his element, man. He's just talking about diamonds and new watches and shit, bro. Like that's all that nigga know, man. That's all he know. He live in the jewelry store. You know how them ATL dudes get down, bro. So yeah, no, Flooded is like it's like some DS3 type shit. So yeah, he really did tap back into his drip season bag on this project. So I really do appreciate that. The rest of this project, besides So Far Ahead Empire.
Yeah, I like the closer. I gave him props for that. Yeah.
But I like that. Life
Missing
Me, Die Alone. I can do without him.
I was surprised Banking on Me, you know that track, the one with Metro on the beat. I heard he posted it or it leaked or something, and then he didn't put it on this. I expected that one. That one was a good track. That would have been a good upbeat track to put on here. But I wasn't really expecting a whole album for Gunna.
It's hard to like expect him to like put together something that's like cohesive and like something that you're gonna listen to like all the way through. It was almost that's just what he is. But yeah. No, it was almost like really like actually a cohesive project, like almost did its own thing. Like, and I was kind of surprised because this is a step up for Gunna. This is a growth moment. He's not trying to make like a playlist no more. It's more like he's trying to make an actual album. So credit to him, even though he didn't do that great of a job at it. I actually enjoyed going through the track list and like trying to see like how this album play out. Props to Gunna, man.
Shout out to him for getting a #1 album, over the weekend too.
Past the weekend. That's because Pushing P is such a good meme, bro.
Like, he got everything. It was the perfect moment. Gunna had been promoting this, or had been hype about this because people have been waiting for DS4. Drip Season, the series, is a series that's held high by his fan base, and it was dope to see him come back. The last album or mixtape album project in the series. And he dropped a good one. It wasn't bad. Sometimes you see artists try to come back to their old sound. They don't do it justice. He did it justice.
So we're going to give favorite tracks real quick. I'll give my top 3. It is far and beyond any other track. I Don't Know That Bitch, then Poochie Gown, and then Flooded. What's your favorite 3 tracks though, bro?
My top 3 are Pushin' P, I Don't Know That Bitch, and Thought I Was Playing. Again, I really lean to the tracks with features, but I did like your list, like with Flooded and some of the other tracks that were just him.
No, I really like Pusha P and Thought I Was Playing too.
Yeah, there's a lot of really like the highlights on this are high. Like I was surprised at how much I like these tracks. Like they're in my playlist. I'm stopping them.
All right, yo. Well, that wraps up this episode of Hip Hop Baby's dual album review.
Yes, sir.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Also follow Instagram, follow Twitter. You can find those at down below. And thank y'all for fucking with us. And tell us what you think about this album. If you like this album, make sure that you comment about it. If you hate this album, make sure that you comment.
And with that being said,
Peace.
Peace.